I can see answers started coming up. I'll give a few more seconds. People, YouTube also started giving answers. Mm-hmm. It's going to be interesting, I believe. I'm getting different alphabets here. I'm getting A, C, D. Here in the online, from YouTube, I'm getting D. People in the YouTube, you can put your answers in the live chat. So I know that what you're thinking. Yeah. Let me see, some more alphabets are coming up there. I see C plays a majority. However, I have A, D also. All right. Okay, let's get inside. First, let's start with the question understanding. In this question, as every time we check, who is a primary person? Which character is being targeted here? Which character is being targeted?
The team.
The project team.
Project team. Where should I see that? Should I see that in the first paragraph
Last
or
line. Last line.
How should the team decide which action to take? The question is towards the team. What should you choose? Should I think, is it a plan-driven project, agile project? Should I care about that right now?
No.
Why no?
Because it's nothing is mentioned related to a plan-driven or agile-based. It seems.
It's a generic topic.
It's a generic thing. Yeah.
Yes. So, Shri, I differ here. I mean, I feel that it should be considered. Because, yes, because in the agile and ways, we give the preference to what the team thinks, how the team drives, like.
Okay. So the moment you see the team, you're getting a feel it could be agile. Is it so?
Yes.
Okay. When people says it could be very generic, in generic, we don't even talk to the team. We don't even give preference to them.
Yes, we do.
Sometimes it just comes that you have to do it, like, for the team. So
Okay. I leave the topic there because either you consider or not consider. Will it impact the answer? That's what we're going to see now. At least to me, when I see that, I couldn't able to conclude it. But when I listen to Kapila, I'm getting a feel, oh, is it? If it is a team, it's only for agile. But I leave the topic neutral there. Now let's go to the problem statement. On the first two lines sentence, what is the problem statement? What as a project manager or as an agile manager, what is the problem statement there as per you?
There is a complex issue in prototype development.
Okay.
And they have discussed with SMEs as well.
Okay.
And they have narrowed down to 2 possible actions.
Okay, there it ends. So let's, shall we put something like this? The brainstorming is happening. I usually call this project called a solar panel implementation. In a village, they want to do a solar panel implementation. Physical labor has to come and implement the solar panel. Digital people has to record those information to make the machines to work. Can I say both are possible in a project like that? Possible?
Yes.
Physical labor and also digital people. And they're doing some brainstorming. They're doing some prototypes. What is a prototype? What does prototype means?
It's a replica of that final outcome of the final product.
Final product.
Okay, proto, which means a look like a miniature. Can we say miniature?
Yes. Miniature, yeah.
Miniature. If it's an apartment going to come, they put some miniatures. And in information technology, they use something called wireframes. If anyone heard about it, have you heard about wireframes?
Yes.
Wireframes. There is something called wireframes where you create a
sketch of.
A screens will be created where you can click it. It will not do any action. I can create a IRCTC ticket booking, but it won't book the ticket, but it will only travel, navigate. It's a wireframe. I can navigate. It's a prototype. Why somebody has to do a prototype? Quick question to you. Why prototype is done?
To see, to check the feasibility and whether we are able to meet the requirements or not, how the final product will be, what are and all will be the challenges we will face,
very good.
the risks.
When I hear from you, the word what you said at least few times, we should know what it is. Is it correct?
Yes.
So if I put a Stacy graph, if you remember Stacy graph?
Yeah.
Yes.
Technical constraints versus
One is
requirement constraints.
requirement uncertainty.
And
another one is
technical uncertainty.
This is on how to do. Can I use a prototype for even for what? Even for how? Can I use for both the place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yes. Sometimes we would do POC here. What does POC stands for?
Concept.
Proof
of concept. Yeah.
We prove will it work? How it will work, right? Possible. Now, still we're not concluding which industry, whether it is a plan-driven or a change-driven or a hybrid. We didn't go into that section at all. Now, there's some discussion happened. They didn't conclude it. They are in the place, possible action of two options are there. Whether go for A, B, solar panel implementation, this model, they stop there. Now they're asking, what is next? From here, what is next? Now, once you understand this question clearly, within 60 seconds or 1 minute, when you read it, your brain will be very careful which word you have to note down. Quickly, you will see the last sentence very carefully, who is being targeted. In the question, you will see what is the ask here. Okay, when you get all this parameter, your brain knows that now what team should do further. They don't have a single answer, they have a couple of answers. Now, this couple of answers, can the team start with working in the couple of answers?
No.
No, right? It is. Will it create any conflict in the team if you have a couple of answers?
Yes.
Right. Now, the answer what you're going to find should help you how to get an answer. From this mindset, you have to start reading the question. When you read the answers, do we have any technique to find the right answers? What is the number one technique we follow in answers?
Elimination technique.
Fantastic. And elimination. First thing you have to eliminate. In A, B, C, D, there's a 4 choice. Definitely there is one choice totally irrelevant. Which one it is?
Based on
Low
B,
cost.
choose
Low cost B.
based on low cost.
Choose based on lower cost. So this is irrelevant. Is it so? Okay. Out of these 2 choices, the cost doesn't make matter. You're talking about more of what is feasible and doable. So cost is not important. Okay. You're pushing it out. I'm seeing B. Let me see a chat box also. What are the answers are there? Exactly. No one has chosen B. I'm seeing A. I'm seeing C. I'm seeing D. Now I'm going to question some of you. For example, I have few people. Kuntal, you marked with the A. You have any justification for that?
So as means the team, I think the team should come up and they should find the best method that would be important. That would be a good example for empowering the team. That's why I thought of it.
Very good. Very good. But it is an action asked for the team, what a team has to do.
Yes.
If it is an ask to the project manager, I think it makes sense. But if they're asking the team themselves, would you like to say team themselves, you empower yourself? You want to say that?
No.
Yeah. Let's park the question answer. I'm not saying it's wrong. Let's park it. But I'm seeing from the direction of the, let's say a team of 10 or 15 people sitting in a village. They want to come with an idea. I'm using a word village because we have to put a lot of solar panel to save some power and energy. All people are there. Digital people are there. Non-digital people are there. Everyone is there. When I say empower the team, I think they're already empowered. When the team has to decide, can I say they're already empowered? I don't think you have to tell them again, come on guys, empower again. They know they have to do it. So I feel we can keep it there. Don't say wrong, keep it there. I'll jump to C. Who want to speak for C? Because I have many people with the PC. Who want to speak for C?
Shri, can I go ahead?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. So I feel that here they have already taken experts' opinions.
There you go.
That is the key word. And the Delphi technique is very specific that it is based on the consensus from the experts. So this is a direct.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Now, if someone don't know what is a Delphi technique, then this question is a bit challenging. If I don't know, I don't know whether to choose the answer.
So
and this
Shri, Shri, can I tell you like how I choose? Even I
Yeah.
sometimes forgot Delphi techniques earlier, but I've seen that it appears in question exam as choices, in the box that we have solved. So here what I feel is that the team lead is the scrum master or the agile coach or the project manager. So since this question is directly targeting to the team, so empower the team lead to choose this should be out. And because there won't be much information also in the project management plan, so this will be out. So considering these 3 points out by the elimination technique, it should be the Delphi technique is what I feel. If you don't know the definition of Delphi, I mean, from my perspective.
By elimination, you come to that point. That's a message from you.
Yeah, in case if I don't know what the Delphi is.
Okay, nice. And I got your point. And this is a place called whether to remember the subject or understand the subject. There are some questions asked with me when preparing for the exam. Shri, should I mug up everything? Should I remember everything? When someone reads a Delphi technique, chances are you will remember. Also, you understand where should I use it. Yeah, okay, but still, I won't declare as a right answer. I'll keep it there. Okay, because I have to say other answers also. Thanks, Dr. Kapila. Let's go a little down there. I have D. D have few people, so I may be even pulling you to say what you want to say about D. For example, I have Dinesh. Dinesh, you want to talk about D?
So I haven't come across the Delphi technique yet.
Okay.
So I was like, the logical thing would be to, what I know, which is in the first few chapters that I've read, I know we can go with project management.
Okay. But even if you don't know Delphi technique, do you think when they want to choose a 2 out of 2 and one choice 2, they want to do this, do you think they have to review the project management plan? Because the plan is something about what they're going to do as a whole project, scope, schedule, cost. Do you think they have to do that for this action?
Not really, because they have already done the part.
Yeah. So I know I'm not targeting anyone here. I'm trying to see how we are thinking from different directions. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Given this option right now, we don't know what is Delphi. Rest of them we know. Given a chance for you to re-vote for this, re-choose your answer again, what will be your alphabet?
So I would definitely go with B. Had I known Delphi, I would have gone with C.
C.
But since but keeping the same unawareness of Delphi technique, I would have gone with B because that seems much more logical.
Logical. Okay. I listen. I hear you. I have a few more people in the YouTube also. I see answer gone with the D there. If you want to give a chance for another alphabet, what will be that alphabet? I heard one is a C. Any other alphabets? People who want to re-vote? All right. Then what I do is we'll see the right answer. First, we'll see the right answer. Boom. Oop. Okay. It's going to Delphi technique. So what is Delphi technique? We'll see that in a few minutes. I'm going to share some information. This team is a cohesive and is doing the right things to problem solve. Why they say right things? Because the team is brainstorming. Do you see that point here? Brainstorming. They have already consulted the experts, as this is what Delphi technique calls, which means calling the experts and talk to them. So there is a reason to think they can continue to employ this anonymous decision-making method of consulting experts. When I have two actions, I can still call again Delphi technique to sit and talk to them, or maybe the first time, to get an opinion or a fact-based decision. How can I move forward? Arriving at a course of action based on their advice. Now, the problem here is, if I don't know really what is a Delphi technique and where this Delphi technique is used, chances are I may sit back in this question. Now, how can I learn it? Number one, you can read in the book. In the book, somewhere you see Delphi technique, or you can Google and read it. Number two, or one other place called as definitions and glossary. Do anyone remember that? You remember that? There is something called definitions in PMBOK 7 and Agile Practice Guide. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now let's understand a little bit on Delphi technique, but still Delphi technique talks about expert idea. But if you want to answer that, first you should be very clear there is no decision made by the team. Even though they have followed a brainstorming, they are stuck with two options here. Now, question is how the team can decide furthermore. Maybe they can approach different ways. There are a number of ways in the world. Fortunately or unfortunately, in this set of four answers, you have only an answer which can take you towards a direction. You can give me E, F, G, H, different choices. I'm not going to say wrong for it. But the point is, at present, you have that's the way you can solve it. Now, let's understand a little factor about Delphi technique. Now, what is a Delphi technique? If you look at this picture, let's understand some factors. A forecasting process where based on results of what? Multiple rounds of questionnaires sent to panel of experts. What you call as expert in a project management? What is the naming conventions?
SME.
Yes, SME. An SME should be a technician?
No,
not necessarily, right?
not necessary.
Someone who has a knowledge on a particular area. Can I say call them as an SME?
Yes.
If you know really agile process really well, how to do the process, you are an SME in agile part, or even SME in project management. You know subject matter, what to do there. But however, many places are technical knowledgeable people are used as an SME. Now, what you do here, you will have a facilitator. There is a facilitator needed to organize it, identify the experts, define the problem. I think this is what we are. At present, we have two choices, choice A or choice 2. In this, they have to go for it. They will the multiple rounds of questionnaires and take action based on that questionnaires. Now, if someone want to know a little bit about a Delphi technique, it is there from 1950s and 60s. There are a lot of story behind that. Some people say that it is part of a world war. How to come with a conclusion, they used it. Some say that it is a part of an industrialization model. So Delphi technique is there for a long time, 1950s and 60s. Approaching an experts, going with the questionnaires, put the concepts together and come with a conclusion. This can happen as a brainstorming or post-brainstorming or part of a group of activities. But the message here is you have to come to a conclusion. Now, you may ask the question, where I can use the Delphi? Look at these places where all we can use the Delphi technique. Let me know which area you feel this technique will be highly utilized. You see some areas here. Tell me which area you feel personally.
Risk identification.
Risk management.
So you
design
mean
options,
collection of
evaluation.
requirements.
Here I'm hearing
Forecasting.
this.
Forecasting.
I'm seeing forecasting. I'm hearing collection of requirements. Somewhere here, right? Scope defining. Very good. Very
design
good.
options.
Also needed. Possibly, right? So now, can we say with this understanding today, you understood that Delphi is a technique can be used in different parts of project management. Are you getting that understanding?
Yeah.
It is not for one section. It can be used in any section. Now, in the books of PMI, you may have very limited information. They will tell Delphi technique. That's it. It is assumed that you will have knowledge on this area. At least you can Google and read what is Delphi and where it is used. Don't go too detailed. Understand a little bit on this. Understanding is important, not mugging up. I don't want you to know the spelling of Delphi. D-E-L-P-H-I, D-E-L-P-H-I. No, that's not the intention. But you understand Delphi technique comes from 1950s and 60. RAND technologies, RAND companies implemented it. It is part of Second World War. Somewhere they started using it and then they found how to materialize it, how it works, identifying the problem, putting in experts, coming to a solution. When you understand this, now, when you're reading this question, see, it's not because you understood Delphi, you will answer the question correctly. You should also be careful enough to say that what is needed in this question. In this question, the more you understand, the team is already cohesive. The team is already doing good job. Good job. Nothing wrong in it. They're doing it. But the problem is they are stuck with the two options now. So chances are you have to continue that. Okay, when you say continue that, yeah, there could be an answer here. Continue the process. But here the very much interesting part they given here is use the Delphi technique, which means even though the team is a narrow down, you can see the word a narrow down. Beyond this, they couldn't go further. Chances are an expert can help. If you get that meaning of that, this question or this kind of questions, you will start answering better. Was it a good learning?
Sir, I have a question. In the second sentence, if we see, they have consulted numerous experts in the field and together. I feel that this statement can also make me confused about Delphi technique.
Exactly. If you see here in this answer's explanation also, they have already consulted the experts.
Yes, experts.
As this is what the Delphi technique, which means you have to do further round again. See, see, this is something on the PMI perspective. They want to see that, are you first of all aware something like this exists? If it exists, are you fine to continue it? Yeah, that's a point. Now, let's come back to the question of which area it's targeting. Is it a plan-driven or a change-driven? Now, what do you think? Or can be neutral?
I feel that because no other data has been given here, so it could be generic.
It could be neutral, right?
Yeah, it could be neutral, Shri.
Yeah, I believe any place you can utilize it. But if you want to target it and tell that, you know what, in an agile project, I want to make some estimation techniques understanding, I need SME. Yes, you can. In a plan-driven project, in a risk management, I have to forecast properly, I need a SME. Yes, you can. So if you want to go by specific area, yes, you can. If you want to keep it neutral, you can keep it, because this is a very generic subject to be discussed. All right.